of justice, and I challenge you. I said, you are meant to be an honest person in the temple of justice. And Fekilu better. So talk about payo anyhow. Talk payo, carry power. So about blatant. Can't call them as but this is the way they want this country to be. And you think it's not waiting for your own child. And you might play a party to me. I'm not saying that they are not powerful too. They are powerful, they are evil. They want to block whatever we are doing. But I will keep doing my best. Especially when I see a leader that I can stand and trust and can say, sir, look at what is going on. I want to case it off in charge that Damola is in court. On fear Adura, on fear witness. Adura will now absent for 3-4, which is already happening. But all my shock you want, I mean, this one to be shele. To be same court, you know, must go hole meji. Oh, no, you book one getter. But yeah, Mohbad about to share another film for you. So when you look at it, and I'll be going after the same young boys, how much money for code maybe. We always think you might want to create your platform, gather people, some will come here. I don't trust it. What's my business with you trusting me?
Where Yomi? So, Canada no lọ sí court yẹn. Wàá arrest Mọ́dàmọ́lá. Ó ti ya wèrè. Ṣé mo ní wọ́n kí arrest yẹn ní court premises ní gan pàápàá. Ó ti ya wèrè. Wumi tó dẹ̀ ń wá. Wumi lọ sí court yóò lọ síbẹ̀. Ó wá Wumi lọ sí court. Ó dẹ̀ lọ bá ní court ibẹ̀ ó sá lọ.
Tó bá jẹ́ mi, ńjọ́ tó bá pé èmi Wumi, ńjọ́ tí n bá rí báyìí mo máa faṣọ mo ya mọ́ lọ́rùn ni. Ọlọ́run gbọ́. Kò ní lọ pé o.
Ó ní ó wá Wumi lọ sí court ó dúró díẹ̀ ó sá ò lọ sí court.
Àbá bọ́ta nínú court yẹn báyìí. Wàláhì kò lè tí n bá toro mo báyìí. Ẹni tó máa gbà lọ́wọ́ mi á ṣe.
Ẹni pé ẹni ní bàbá yìí.
Kọ́ máa fíìmù wa, kọ́ máa dùn. Kó wá sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ pa ẹ̀. Yomi gangan ló pa Mohbad. Yomi ló pa.
Olóṣì. Oní òun wá Wumi. Oní kí Ìyábọ̀ wá sọ fún ẹ pé bo ibi báyìí ni Wumi wà. Wumi lọ sí court. Àbí court kan ló ti lọ gbé Dàmọ́lá ni. Wumi lọ sí court. Kí ló tó ṣe lọ court yẹn kó lọ gbé? Tó bá bí pọ̀rípọ̀rí ya lákú bàbá lákú ẹ̀dá. Olóṣì. Wumi díẹ̀ o, ó lọ sí court o. Ìwọ ló lọ síbẹ̀ o. Torí ó mọ ẹgbẹ́ yàrá ìyá ẹ̀. Ó ti mọ̀ pé kò ṣe ẹgbẹ́ yàrá lákú bàbá lákú ẹ̀. Olóṣì.
I'm going to be having problem with you when you say, I don't want you to prove or to earn your trust. Don't do that nonsense. You can choose not to trust me. It's okay by me. But I have utmost respect for everybody. Utmost respect. I prefer to mention the name of everybody. You'll be surprised I will mention everybody's name. Justice. So this country is a country where law operates, where law works. More investors will come. The country will get better. I choose not to run away from my country. Hello, I was saying to me. They started traveling maybe 2-3 years after I started traveling abroad.
It's not far.
As an actor.
But how way?
Me, today I'm working Japa. Because I believe in my country. How many of these lies am I going to start refuting? Sometimes if I be responsible by waiting my way, how would I go to a Gebi? Still a suspect in an ongoing case. Several other stuff. Hey, me. But they become when they come back to me, one baby, me. Look at how I have to ridicule myself to be defending what never happened. I don't know the kind of people me want on so Tom talking for all because they see them. You were only on justice. Went on by Jeff Wambi. With him by way. Anyway, let me feed him. The same disgusting thing that the Arifa guy went to. He did it with Lagos State party. He don't hear. So that be done for Lara. Yomi and she can look at this whole set of guys. Say, I love it. You stamp. So, petition come stamp panty. Today at the day, Abuja by today, boy. I feel stamp SCID now by. And then now, continue to one need conscience, one need reputation. What she might. Share when it's in bipolar, it's in mental problem. What you like, Mohbad it is somebody that social media and can for a little respite of relevance. And because some people love to listen to nonsense, they might have IQ, they might go. Open became a bad Coca-Cola 1982. I should have more conway. You can't talk about borrow around Kadimoy. Oh, do you borrow it? They don't say, you go back to King Bokim Mokurabisi. And why you don't tell you, Mr. Yomi, and because I want to help Inshallah, so put my mama to Beragasi. More over humble after that, humble, also me did that. Over humble, want to pay up with your professionalism. This is a case now you shake back with me. Babati Tonino. Even some people that are behind Wumi thought they were seeking justice. I would have put that country. Some of them I should I'm a Mojua. I want to because even my son now. Coming to in the among your body, we have culture and tradition. Kini ever man sote a bomb body. Mo my carrying komburuku. Soru a bomb body a blessing ko lawon ano. So bi mo bi to wa. Kile ro ko ma pada sele láàrin àwọn ọmọ tí yẹn náà bile. Mommy, we have seen a video. En ju ogun sójú olórí àbúrò yín. Ẹ̀yin wá fẹ́ sọ fáwa pé ká ṣera wa lọ́kan. Kí ni àbúrò yín ṣe fún yín tẹ́ lọ ń ju oògùn sójú olórí ẹ̀ ta ló bẹ̀ yín ṣe kú tí ẹ̀rọ ọjọ́ láti wá. It will always come with consequences. People are not even thinking of how to remedy the spiritual angle of it. N tó ṣe yìí ká lọ bá lọ àbọ̀ ṣì ń bọ̀ èèyàn tó fẹ́ lọ sin ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó sin ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ní òní ní ṣojú àbúrò ẹ̀ gbogbo yẹn lè ka gbogbo. I'm a custodian of African culture. I am a voice in my own right. I am an institution in my own right. I shoot movie to correct ills of a society. How do you think I will represent what the blessing did? Or go delaying? That is not a traditional barrier. Pure evil and wickedness and devilish and demonic something is ongoing. Why? It's ongoing. One June consider the same Fabayi náà ló tún bọ́ta kọ́kọ́ sọ wípé
bọ́n ṣe sin ọmọ wọn bọ́n ṣe sin ẹ̀gbọ́n báwo ló ṣe kàn wọ́n
tí ọjọ́ fábílì mi 1 year ago.
Báwo ló ṣe kàn ẹ́ wọ́n ṣe sin èèyàn ṣé nǹkan tó dùn sílẹ̀ ló pa á wọ́n ju nǹkan sínú olórí ṣé ẹ ló pa á.
Assertion yìí pé sọmọ yẹn ọdún kan ló ti kúrò lé Mohbad kò make any sense. Tẹ́ni ọmọ ológun gbé fídíò jáde ó ṣò pé ọkọ̀ Woody ó jọ Zomo ó ń pàṣẹ nǹkan fún Wumi ẹni tó fọwọ́ kọ́ Wumi lọ́rùn. This Zomo immediately I exposed him. Zomonization ló kọ sórúkọ ẹ̀. Immediately I went after him mo ti pariwo ẹ̀ síta mo ti munch ẹ̀ evidence tó wà lẹ̀ ó ṣe rí pé àṣírí túbà ó padà sí Zomoli. And then look at the father gbé san gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ lé lọ́wọ́ wọ́n wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Wumi àti Zomo wá jọ ń ti síra wọn. Wumi ní Zomo lòun bá jà, Zomo bọ́ta sọ èmi kọ́ ló ń bá jà, ọkọ ẹ̀ ló bá jà o. I will stab you. Don't think because you are a military. And then this set of people are still condemning me. So when she very professional to pẹ̀lú àwọn set of family here, so we're going to 30 funny power and leverage ahead of somebody like me. The look professionalism will move do what my yege, and I'm able to endure. The only way we have gotten this far, because ordinarily here, but we're still talking about justice for Mohbad, is because we have the 3 seconds video. So T zone 2 told Dasi to call for arrest of Damola àti Adura. Go to the ambush, cut the panty. Presidency not to something. The highest authority in police, all on it. And nothing is in 3 seconds video. It's because you entertain drugs. I don't like that you're mad. Who best business with like you? Shani, make him choose human rights. One likeness, Mohbad. When I have been a testimony of fans' love. From Germany to France to South Africa to America to Canada. For 20 years. And you come out of me, I don't like Yomi. Yomi doesn't have pedigree. 20-something years of love. Undiluted natural love from people that I don't know. More give back. More choose with this pathway. You're expecting me to be looking for. Oh, Moshe were white. Hey, listen in me. I am stainless. In shade dirty. Mo continue shade me. Mo kaju okoju ami. Mo ka oju okoju ami. Fakis lobby. To go to my lawyer, go to the public embassy. That's people on the ground, allow to support. Go to pay London, go to Yatiri on the law and what's it. Only justice for Mohbad. To me, I shall for back for white to Martin. What's para white. So on this way, I could see a parasho. I had a little more dirty, Tori. Macoba phony, and I'm dry cleaning. And I'm a gazo. For you, because designer. You look gold chain, Chele Jokini. When we raise Bola or London alone, which are to be 2015, I was 16 Mozilla. GA lock with Tele, no Vera, other than I maintain they gave me long. Hey, I go to London, me, Chicago. I feel rock kite, the rock cabity. I can only appeal to all of you. We are on the pathway to justice for Mohbad now. Ombere ni e to ti wà l'Abuja yẹn ó ti dono ibo l'Abuja mi ni sọ jù yẹn lọ until mi ni tún sọ jù yẹn lọ because we are in the middle of a serious investigation and effort, so I won't want to go into details of all that, but everything will come to fore. Conscience is telling you you've done something wrong. You want to correct your wrong. Oh, feel relation. But I can't suffer. Oh, olórúkọ ẹ má máa tọ́ra yín o. About this stage yẹn, mi ò lè jẹ́ kí ọkọ̀ wọ́ mi wọ wèrè o. Gbogbo ẹ̀dá yìí tá a ṣe justice níbi gidi kò káyé. Mo dúró digbí. Tó bá ti dá orúkọ yẹn wá gbọ́ Yomi má tọ́ wèrè o. Tí mo wọ báńkì, tí mo wọ police station, tí mo wọ ọ̀dọ̀ àmì, wọ́n fún mi ní sàndá. tọ́lọ́pàá fi ń ṣe àdúrà fún mi. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ò sí gbó. Mo ń bọ̀ máa play ọkọ̀ fún yín. Ṣé ti ẹ̀ necessary gan? Kò necessary. Kò ní ìyàrí. So, for whatever it is, it's very important that we stand on the if you have been asking that everybody in the house should be properly investigated, I can tell you for free it will get there. Mark my word. Maybe to match what this thing here, you want to so this is what is oh my gosh. Because we want to mislead also see me fellow ban on. That your was don't me only call arrest me, Laisha Lairu. Tony was Jim fellow ban on. Oh, Kanda to one arresting because they are double agents. Emma Dawa. I need a lawyer. Lawyer let him promote his thing. The question now is, Tony, oh, I need a lawyer, but just stop the way he's intelligent. Now they realize that they still. I'm in support. You can bring any lawyer in. The more the merrier. But everybody should just know that I won't go out. Ogba Ogbon. But Coco Benipe Labe Botino Nkori. Now Yomi Fabayi is not pushing for lawyers. Lawyer. Almost everybody in the public that are seeking justice, probably they are now saying they need lawyer. The question now is she and you tell so you don't see she just because editor one they refute. But now only they want publicly and they came to me, they sold the idea to me. I said, it's good. Ewa wo kateti she for me da. Killing the one accept to pay the public lawyer see. She to renu mi run ni, to mi mo to kiss mi nu to ma so pe nu mi run. To kiss mi nu to ma so pe nu mi run. To kiss mi nu to ma so pe nu mi run. Ju leke bu abi kini were báyìí. Ọlọ́run mo ṣe dori kálukú, ṣé ma lọ fa ipa, ma lọ ma ṣe human rights.
To loko ekere. Abi.
Abẹ́ni tó bóra wa ló fẹ́ ma ṣe human rights. Ẹ ti rí activist tó bóra rí.
Kò máa dá yẹn lóhùn láti ìgbà tó ti sọ̀rọ̀.
Irú wèrè Fami Jojo tó kẹtàn Sky Lolo.
Tó bẹ́ẹ̀.
Tó lé mi o. Àkọ́kọ́ tẹ́ òun dà lẹ́nu. Èmi lọ bá kùtẹ́. Kí là ń ṣe tánà di ara wa fún? The other guy too came up and said, Èmi o, mo tún lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bì. Wọ́n lẹ́yìn mi kí n wá mo dẹ̀ ti yọjú. Nísìn, yọjú síbẹ̀. Tó bá lọ parọ́ mọ́ mi bì kan òfin sọ pé tó bá parọ́ mọ́ yàn. Ẹ ṣọ́ọ̀kì wèrè tó bá yẹ kó wá bóbó yín mi. I'm not working hand in hand with any lawyer. A lawyer is an entity on his own. Maximum respect to whatever intelligence or whatever angle he wants to fight this case. He should fight it. I have no problem with any lawyer coming. It's a public matter. But me, I can't work with any lawyer. No, I can't. But I would never obstruct whatever he's doing. I won't even condemn anything he's doing. That's me, the mental problem. I won't even shake that. No, he has his own approach. Injustice very dark man WhatsApp chat today. They were tempting me, they thought I would condemn. Why would I condemn him? But only evidence in to fake gbé jáde. Evidence in to fake gbé jáde. Evidence in to fake gbé jáde. And sorry, lórí WhatsApp chat. Say because people, you are professional, you are intelligent. What is professionalism when you discarded a clear pathway to shake any institution? Say yes, this is the truth. Don't shake our commissioner. Don't let me move on in Yomi Shakara. If you want lot, more than draw digby. And yet, huh? Okay. Any old they would let's listen to ourselves for good. No matter how beautiful the drama, direct access to an evidence. Direct access to an evidence. Direct access to an evidence. But you said Abuja. Once I party corona inquest, what party? Once I call DP advice, can you go to Karamobi? Emi mo tún fi number lẹ́yìn tí Arifa yẹn ti tọ̀ yín káàkiri ló fi number kiri kan mo tún wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá fi number this OC in charge of homicide Lagos State mo tún fi number there online. People were going to threaten him. Yomi Fabayi said this. He messaged me. Why are you believing them? Are you not a public officer? Tell them what is the situation. That the case has been, they've collected all the case file. They're already investigating it in Abuja. On the order of the president. After we wrote to the president. If the president is going to react, it's the presidency that will communicate. The president actually I'm a conference. I want him aside. I run a few 1 year. What do you know about governance? And the two connection with the council chairman, council. I know more people go Nigeria she operates. They will be questioning your presidency is office of the president. Because keep president only can direct persona. Because the presidency controls the country. And everybody in the presidency is under the president. So any asheti over the minute is not approve. Presidency not sorrow. That is how governance works. If you don't know, you go back to school and learn. It's politics 101. I be like, hey, I'm going to talk about it for good. So all of you that are forced for justice, Mohbad, you're going to get Adura Imagba. Adura Imagba. Le ṣe wàhálà lásán. Ìjọba tó ń listen ìjọba yìí. The only narrative tó máa sọ fún yín ni Toshi old story Toshi máa tẹ̀lé ni pé àwọn alágbára kan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ Mohbad ò lè rí justice. Nítorí pé ohun tó ṣì ń bò tí yé wọn and kò tí lè yé wọn until when the right thing is done. Bọ́ lè gbọ́ táwọn tó ní kọ́ lọ gbé lọ́hùn. Tọ́ni ó yẹ lọ look into tọ́ba fẹ́ look into it ṣàfẹ́ force wọn ni. Ṣàfẹ́ force wọn ni. The first one, tọ́ba ní dáhùn lóhùn wọn ní dáhùn. Àníbi táwọn dé dúró gbogbo àwọn tó ti tọwọ́ bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti rí pé àtòkè kó má dogunlẹ̀ láàrin àwọn tó pàṣẹ kókó lọ ṣe kéèsì yẹn àtàwọn tó bìlì gbà àwọn náà mọ́ wọn lókè. Tọ́ba nítorí tó wà stake kọjá even more than justice for Mohbad. Ó kọjá ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad nìkan. The question tẹ́ bá béèrè pé bàbá Mohbad ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sí Àbújá. Kí ló dé wá sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣiṣẹ́ lọ sí Àbújá? Now picture yourself ẹ kò wẹ̀rí ọkọ yín kẹwàá ò pé ṣé mo deserve gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ mú mi go through. If bàbá tó ń lọ ọmọ gangan tó gbogbo yín pé òun lòún ṣe kiri lọ sí Àbújá wọ́n pè òun sí Àbújá o ṣé wọ́n pè àwọn wọ́n ṣe lọ sí kọ́mánì tó lọ yọ Dàmọ́lá yẹn kọ́ lọ sí Àbújá ń sì kọ́ lọ ṣe. What they are involving in tọ́tọ́ àti abamọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ń tó pamọ́ they are not bigger than the Constitution. Let me tell you one thing, when it comes to serious cases, This is a murder case. Nobody is bigger than the law. Because Sonny to kọjá òfin tó dá lágbára ju òfin lọ. Àfi tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ what you stand for in your country. Ẹni tó bá ṣe rí rẹ̀ bí ẹrú. So you cannot compete. Nigerians, even in Nigerians in the diaspora, they want this country to get better. That's why they are investing each. They know they cannot be present. I was told that they were present. They ensure that if they see a clear pathway, they want to support. Majority of Nigerians, we are raised with sympathy. The land. Life for me. It is to now take advantage of Nigerians abroad. I need to go this route before Nigerians abroad can support me. Àbí ẹ̀kọ́ rò pé kò ṣe pé bí àmì ìṣe fíìmù mọ́. Fíìmù ni mo fi ṣe tí mo fi kọ́ ilé yẹn, fíìmù kan péré, ibi ọmọ ni mo fi kọ́ ilé tí mo kọ́ yẹn. Àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ni. Àríwé ó pẹ́ jù rárá bóyá in the next a week, in the next 7 days or 2 weeks, Baba Ìṣàmà jáde. You realize at the end of the day, okay, it is shekate shebida. And by the special grace of God, the remaining 2 count charges, he will still be discharged, he will be acquitted eventually. And one more way, if there is anything that is going on, Majem Oloni, or into my Lojunoni, if you need reason to buy anybody shotana. Can you anybody say? I have no reason to be because basis for because we never started as enemy. Collect have party just as enemies. Ṣé mo change ọ̀rọ̀ mi láti gbà yẹn abẹ́rẹ́ bí àwọn ìyàbọ̀ lè bí máa ṣe kéésì bàbá ìjẹ̀ṣà àwọn yẹn kẹ̀ princess yẹn ṣì máa padà sí Nàìjíríà mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra mi ìfi lérí omi lẹ́nu tàbá máa fi ṣetán ohun tó bá mọ̀ bá mọ̀ kọ́ máa lọ sàgún fámìlì wọn mo ti sọ èmi ò ráyè wèrè gbogbo ohun tó tòjọ́ tó fi gbà asylum yẹn ó ṣì máa padà everything is time. Bóyá gbà yẹn ló ṣe máa dákú o ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí fìdí fún ti mọ̀ pé ó ń bọ̀ ó ti á flash òun síkì sára I am not interested in all that. Kò sí ní tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe fún mi tán ẹ tẹ́ láti rán mi lẹ́wọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rán fẹ́ẹ́ rí dápọ̀ àlọ́ngbà àwọn òyìn ọ̀tẹ̀ tí jáde ní time gbà yẹn. But I don't want unnecessary fame ni mo ṣe fira mi lẹ́pẹ́ kọ́ arrest mi kọ́ gbé jáde padà cause mi gbọ́dọ̀ kò ní ṣubú débi kó máa dọ̀bálẹ̀ ẹ lè máa ẹ fẹ́ ṣe Nàìjíríà fún mi kí wọ́n máa dúró kọ́mọ máa ṣan wọ́n lára mi. Ṣé wọ́n sọ fún ẹpá jẹ gan àwọn tó ẹni tó lájẹ kan lè bẹni tó lẹ́yẹ mẹ́fà kó dà. So tí máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbé dọ̀tí bọ̀ ayẹra and I will still dey and I'm still fighting kọ́kàn ṣe mí nà. At least we went to court of appeal, we got 2 out of the 4 count charges. And it became one of the biggest things that we could achieve as an NGO is that at least nowhere Baba Gesha is being found guilty of sleeping with any child or anybody in that case. No evidence to the irony. The evidence are so clear that this girl was just recently disfigured by somebody else. And when she was 7 years old. So ìyàbọ̀ yẹn sì mo ṣe lọ kóòtù yẹn mo ti ṣàlàyé fún court registrar mo ti sọ gbẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní kóòtù mo ti play fún yín òun lélẹ̀ today èmi òun àṣàjẹmásẹlẹ mi. Get live at the High Court example. Mo bẹ jẹ nǹkan kìíní mi wọ̀ fún mi tán lọ. Ṣé gbọ́ dára báyìí? On the speaker.
Connected.
This has been adjourned to the 4th of March.
Ṣé ojú ẹni táwọn pẹ́ni tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn?
The court registrar ló máa dájú.
We are live at the High Court example. For my case, we are both
members of the civil suit. And so here to follow up on the case. So the case has been adjourned to the 4th of November. So I'm going to be here. Yes, sir. Bring it on.
So that's just today. That's Sabo Court in Lagos here. Because I have to go there. I can't meet my partner, and even there was no sitting yesterday. And even at that, said it's still at Adrian level. So Emio Marco Bo Eleboto Toshiwa. This sort of bill, I don't like trouble for anything, but I make good trouble. Why the girl come out with the industry? Yomi, go a little you. I can't even allow me. I can't. To watch this thing, I know they go back.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
No going back. No turning back. So, please be rest assured. Anybody that wants to contribute, put his or her voice in the matter, the case is already active at the Force Headquarters, FCID, and at the homicide section. Homicide is where they deal with cases of murder, somebody dying. And that is where even the other guy is being detained, and where others will be detained and investigated eventually. So, Kosi, Lokabo Kombe, this is not a case of fraud or whatever. And I don't want to go into details of what will happen in the course of that. But whatever it is, I want to like you, and we will continue to mount the right pressure so that the right thing will be done in this case. Allow come and lobby. Our lafe one day. Hello, Eja lo bayo mi je. Eja wa mi balosh. Untolo mashi. You should keep encouraging those people. Tell them they are all double agents or me. I can feel arashi. Awani kiniko. It was there. Me o le glory for anybody. I mean money glory to me. Must sacrifice here. Lati yimere for the cause of justice. For the cause of justice. For the cause of justice. At least you have somebody that has got a voice, a face, and a name to lead the struggle. Justice Mohbad. Old man difficult to lead. I'm talking about Entoloruko Tony industry. That the government and the entire nation will know that attempt to rubbish this person, you are rubbishing the industry you represent. Oluko with substance. Because some people in the industry will like, and even the people that are doing this will know that because this person is just not just a social media person. He has a career, a professional career that has a sizable number of people in the industry. My only react. Just like when they were trying to plan against Baba Gesha. So anybody already. So they don't know how many anybody that will turn up for him in the industry. Everyone go to the parasele. Want to power, want to come, want to pay and all. Bad gesha. And one better ni. Tamalo we shake. Kiri lo share yoko. Tamalo we shake. Kiri lo share yoko. Tamalo we shake. Kiri lo share yoko. On them go mon le omo. Wo mo ko do dada je ko ri e pe. Onwo eni ele ma se dada ni ko je ko se be ko fe sumo e. Wow, ọmọ mo we fa change age òun. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lóòótọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ change age ẹ̀. Ìjọba dẹ̀ sọ pé age tó change ẹ̀ làwọn máa lò. Because wọ́n fẹ́ fìyà jẹ. Ẹ mọ ọdún tó ti ń lérú èmi pé àkọ́kọ́ Yomi sẹ́, we must find a way to put. Tó bá dọ̀la lásìkò bá rí mi náà sọ́wọ́. Ẹ ṣe máa dákẹ́. Ẹ kọ́ ọlọ́run máa dìde fún mi náà. Ọlọ́ba dẹ̀ sọ pé kò sí òjọ́ is my anointing. Ẹ kàn máa wish ní ọwọ́ yóò ní bà. Because mi ò ṣe bàjẹ́. Akọ́ọ̀tù ṣe wàhálà débi kan àwọn kọ́kọ́ máa dìde. They just pick up something. Nígbà tí wọ́n yẹ kó ọmọ tó ń ní sex regularly. After àtọ́tún bàbá ìṣàbọ̀ tó yà padà sí ìjókòó tó ń lò. Ọ̀rọ̀ ń tẹ̀sí ọba spam díẹ̀ and the old social media because of bàbá ìṣà case. Mo gbé ó máa ṣe o. Ó ṣe fọmọ tó ń jẹ irú.
Ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́.
Because we live in a society that ẹ̀yin public lẹ́ ń ba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ní jẹ́ kí the right thing to come to fore. And that is the sacrifice people like us are making. People will now be relaxed more. And if you have MB to zombie, Emma go to zombie. Fed Dabi, fed the activist. Àwọn abẹ́rẹ́ sí fún gbẹ́ onítorí ọjà fún ẹgbẹ́ Lagos State ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún ẹgbẹ́. Ṣé ló wà sí Lagos State ọ̀rẹ́ ìjọba ìṣàkóso?
Yomi family join this live video. Èyí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí dákẹ́ sọ ọmọ tí wo live video ó dà kó ti mad. Orí ẹ̀ ti dàrú Yomi. Àdàkọ join live video yìí kí n sọ ọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ because ó dà kó rí ẹ̀ ti yí. Èmi ló fẹ́ di tayín ní industry. Ìwọ ló ní àwọn kan jù mí lọ. Àbí ìwọ Yomi tán? Àbí ìwọ Yomi tán? Ìwọ ọmọ ọṣẹ́ bàbá Sìwé. Jọ bàbá Sìwé ti ẹ̀ dárò.
Ohun tó bí minute mo fi ṣe ọkọ Ìyábọ̀ lélẹ̀. Ìgbéraga ẹ máa pọ̀. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin yìí ẹ máa dódòkúdò ní industry. Àwọn ọkùnrin ẹ̀jẹ̀ la fi ní orúkọ tá a ní. 101% humility and service la fi ní orúkọ tá a ní. They will use us for all these girls. Àwa la máa ṣe wàhálà, la máa coordinate, la máa peer, la máa ṣe wàhálà. Wọ́n á fọkó gbé lórí gàbá ìpara. Ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin tó jìyà lórúkọ bí ẹ pé wọ́n gẹ́yàn. Ẹ wo gbà tí ẹ ṣe àjọbọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo wa. N tó sọ yìí, bàbá Sùwé wà lórí ààrẹ gidi. Wọ́n ní èmi ló pè pé àbúrò ọmọ bàbá Sùwé kọ́. The people that can even say this. Tí wọ́n máa ka àwọn obìnrin tó wà ní industry tó jẹ́ àwọn ìyá wa, tó lè pè pé àbúrò ọmọ bàbá Sùwé kọ́. Even go on, it's saucy me. At this stage, that day go. Why would Baba Sùwé? Do I have a Gire Kosoko, a woman, Adebayo Salabiko? Only walk go soon. Tony Baba Sùwé in Nare. I could bola girl. Only for that reason. But I don't talk with you. You must teach her a lesson. Don't say, don't forget. Money move at Dariji because me, let's just know. Wọ́n ṣe ọkọ̀ Ìyábọ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n tún parọ́ ó lọ kọ sítórì kìíní kan fafafafa irọ́ ni. Those are the sacrifices you go because you're fighting for justice. Pàtó ìṣèpẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ̀ kọ̀fẹ́ kí ló kọ́ máa bàjẹ́ lọ. Ta ni o mọ̀ pé whether kò sí ohun tẹ́fẹ́ sọ fún anybody, it was set up to destroy him. Innocent victim to suffer PTSD. Must you create an avenue to watch child pornography? Must you groom a child or a minor for sexual activity? Kò sí ẹni náà lé ayé kò sábì àmọ́ náà tó máa fi ọmọ ẹ̀ la irú ẹ̀ kọjá. I'm going to play it. Kò sí ẹranko gan animals will never put their children in harm's way. But you want sọ̀rọ̀ Naira Marley recently. Tí wọ́n yábọ̀ ní Jìgàn sọ fún ẹ pé tí wọ́n yábọ̀ ní Jìgàn sọ fún ẹ pé tí wọ́n yábọ̀ ní Jìgàn sọ fún ẹ pé honest. Takes more. Let me see the reaction on your body and I will film it so that I can have evidence. I said I've just gone through therapy. I don't want to go through that route again. You want me to go and submit myself to get, that danger in me, to even get evidence? No, you don't do that. Bossy. Princess ten sọ pé kò bímọ rí kò ṣe kọ́kọ́ wá ní kó kọ́mọ lọ́mọ gbé díẹ̀ lẹ̀ ọmọ àwọn òde kan sọ táwọn bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ báwọn lè fẹ́ kó ẹ̀bá jìṣà ṣe you dey only set him up with flirting ọmọ kò like obìnrin ẹ fobìnrin dẹ and they use the young adult to ma feel guilty pé wọn gbọ́dọ̀ kàmi wọn lọ́mọ ìkéré báyìí ọ̀dẹ̀ ti kàmọ́ ni ọ̀ya change èjì ẹnu rẹ̀ lọ́ fi pé èjì ẹ̀ lọ́ fi rán lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n. And they can't even fathom that. How can somebody think in a different, differently? It was because very dark man think differently. They want to try the nonsense with me. If I hello, I'll want to do what you want. Anybody lock me with it. You can't feel like getting over there. Only got to be bomb. I don't know about Paramida. If you tell about consider anybody, Emi. From 11, mo kọ wo mi ráyè láti demon. Ẹni tí mo ti padà nù mo kọ wo ele party ẹwà. Mo dé lọ mo yẹra fún mo tún padà dé. Lu court yẹn mo ṣe wá tún wá padà síbẹ̀ severally.
Ṣé sọ kò fẹ́ pààyàn sí ni?
Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àná pààyàn ni àwa mọ̀ pààyàn ni ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀. Àmọ́ pààyàn ni ẹ. Má worry. Ẹ ṣáàjà máa gbọ́dọ̀ mú kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ forward ẹ̀ ní tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹjọ́ máa jábọ̀ lọ.
Because 99% of the judges know I'm speaking the truth. 99% of lawyers know that I'm fighting for the right thing. 99.9% of police officers know I'm speaking the truth. I was speaking from the angle of a human rights ambassador. For an advocate of human rights, that's Kilo Leto Yi. Ẹ má bali ayé jẹ́ obìnrin.
Bàtà ní ká máa gbọ́ nǹkan mi báyìí láti fẹ́ máa mú evidence jáde náà.
Obìnrin lágbára tó tọ́. Obìnrin ìlú tí ò sófin ni. Ẹ má bali ayé jẹ́ lórí pé ẹ̀kọ́ fẹ́. Ohun tí ò ṣojú ẹ̀ tó rí. The truth of the matter is, gbogbo story 7 years tí wèrè princess yẹn sọ ẹ̀ kò sí ìtò fojú rí báyìí kò ní evidence kò sí kankan. How you would tell a police officer that your daughter living under you, 7-year-old, was sexually abused? One year idea. Ṣé ọmọ yẹn ò wọ pátá ni kò wẹ̀ ńjọ́ kejì ni? She will have multiple tears. Not a way alone to come on. Okay, stage you weaponize sexual abuse on children. Of you buying your game. As if you don't know you called him to come and shoot a skit with him. What? I'm not going to go. I got to teach you. I'm not know anybody.
Ṣé kò yẹ kó ti mọ yín lára ni tẹ́ bá ń bọ̀.
Orí tíṣà wa fẹ́ yí pé mo ti fẹ́ fún A for apple come and touch A ọmọ mi kọ́ máa fọwọ́ kọ P ní pa. Orí tíṣà wa tán lọ́pìn Jesus láti 1 hour mo ti pariwo A for apple. Kò lè gbọ́ because èrò ti pọ̀ jù nínú class. Tẹ́ ẹ bá wo tíṣà mi lọ kọ́ báyìí òun máa kàn ẹ́ straight ní pé A for apple. That is what has been happening.
Bíkọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Kóredé náà nìyẹn. Don't be like, what is this? That is.
Ẹ máa bọ́ bá sí ní Yomi simple èwo ní Yomi Fabayi nígbà tí princess yẹn náà máa bá yẹ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà omúyànlẹ̀ Ọlárẹ̀wájú ṣé kì í jẹ́ kọ́ máa mú ẹ lọ oníyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìgbọ́ nílé ayé oníyàn yà àdìyẹ ọmọ ẹ o sì wá Ọlárẹ̀wájú o sì ń pe funky fa o yìí ń pe the sweet loving name mo ní kí ni gbogbo àwọn obìnrin kí lè ṣe tẹ̀ ń bá yé jẹ́ social media ti kó sí owó. Up. So please, let's do the right thing. Let's Let's come together. Let's see Mohbad is late. Let him stay wherever he is. Let the public who are genuinely aggrieved. We are bereaved. We cried because we were bereaved. We came out in our numbers, in our millions, because we are bereaved. Because we are bereaved. Because we are bereaved. To hell with the public in Mohbad's case. No, none of them is saying that. But we are allowing all these people that took his life. Less than 48 hours. What a plan to deceive the entire nation. But it was only successful then. So that one Mohbad go one body. Ogunla deni. Ogunla gidi. But when we deal with them, and to get justice, must face the family. I want my face. So it's easy to face them. And so I'm my jade talk. Who story will make any sense more. Then told them go look for Mohbad go my balo. Oh my balo. I feel like you have been both feelings. If you tell me what my learning is like a location be there. We want to see how the comment section. A copy location you can go actually. Hey, the location. Irú ẹ̀ kọ́ tẹ̀ ṣe kó mọ Nàìjíríà náà ṣé wọ́n ṣe kó mọ Nàìjíríà ni kí Wumi tiẹ̀ lè lọ́bẹ̀ ṣé Ìyábọ̀ kò ṣe kó mọ Nàìjíríà ìbò ti padà dé ṣe bóyá kó ṣe kó mọ fáwọn àti Nàìjíríà Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ó bẹ nítorí Ọlọ́run ni bó ṣe wedding ó mọ̀nà ó Tanzania Nàìjíríà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kò ṣe ṣe kó mọ ó ti ṣe kó mọ Tanzania jẹ́ àṣekó mọ ti Nàìjíríà o. Ó ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ wò ó ṣé wọn kí mo porúkọ ẹ Ìyábọ̀ Alice Òjó ọmọ Ògúnró jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run jẹ́ àṣekó mọ Nàìjíríà o. Mo fẹ́ rí nǹkan kan. I just want to see something. Anyway, let's go on a musical break. Engage your life with 70,000 Latin call. Okay, keep us very well.
Ṣé ìyàwó wọn ni kọ́kọ́ máa kọ́ ṣòro? Tó ti gbọ́? Àmọ́ iye orin táwa ti ṣe tó jẹ́ pé mo máa sọ fún ẹni bá ṣe nǹkan fẹ́ má dárúkọ mi. Ode mélòó ló ṣe kí ló tẹ̀lé? Lórí wá ẹ̀rọ bàbá Sùwé yìí náà.
Kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ní ṣe pẹ̀lú oṣooṣoore? Àwọn èèyàn ní problem gan lórí Nàìjíríà yìí. We're talking about sexual abuse on a child, on a minor. Orí bàbá Sùwé.
Ìgbìyànjú tó ṣe gbogbo tó bá ti pọ̀ ọmọ tiẹ̀ ni bàbá Sùwé.
Ọdún kan mi tó máa ṣe kó máa play ya bọ́ọ̀lù.
Why on earth will you support and you are grooming a minor for sexual activity? I said this.
Tó ń bá kù. Èmi ló fẹ́ máa bá kù.
Wá gbìyànjú ẹlòmíì jẹ ẹnu pàǹpà ẹnu ẹ máa fi máa bà kọjá máa fi bàyàn jẹ. O make any sense o gbọ́ àníṣòwò ògùn o. Tẹ́jẹ́ bá sọ lódò oníkàlùkù mọ̀ ẹni tó jẹ́. So whatever it is, ẹni tó bá ti ní owó òtẹ́rù kò fọ́nà bá búra àwọn ọba tó máa fi tán náà lẹ́rù mú. You no problem with anybody. I love everybody. I will continue to tó bá láì méjì sọ̀rọ̀. Nígbà àbá humble tẹ́ bá ti kó jẹ àfihàn rìpọ́ọ̀tì torí wèrè láwa fi wèrè. Táwa fi débi tá à ń lọ. Wèrè gidi láwa fi wèrè àwọn tó kó mi jẹ. Tọ́mọ̀ pé inú mi mọ́ òun kọ́ àwọn ilé. Mo ní respect. Wọ́n ti rí mi offline and online. They will continue to stand by me. But to buy them upon any extra problem, or while I want to and you don't look at the camera, divert justice of bad. Then she went alone. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ yìí àṣírí owó ilé ìṣèwà tú. Àwọn ìsàkú máa bá yín jà, ó máa bá yín po wèrè, àṣírí máa tú ẹ máa ṣẹlẹ́yà. Àfi the right to change. So Bukky Jesse, go and do the right thing. Tó bá nǹkan jẹ́ gan. Be humble, apologize. Oyè àdèjọba máa wá sí London yìí náà mo lè wá kí ẹ lé mo lè ṣe ọjọ́ méjì mẹ́ta oyè ọ̀yà yé. Bukẹ́ǹkẹ́. Àyà ni mò ń gbá mo fọwọ́ gbọ́yàn. Báwo ni ìwọ fọwọ́ gbá yà ìgbà fọwọ́ gbọ́yàn? Èyí ń ba nǹkan jẹ́. Ẹ kó bá ẹlẹ́dàá ọmọlọ́mọ. We are forgiven. Ó kù sọ Mohbad. Ìṣé mi jẹ́ àbúrò Jésù kí n má la píópíó. Bukẹ́ǹkẹ́. Ó ṣáà ló ti wà celebrate, kò ṣáà sí everybody náà ló ní ìgírísì. Gbogbo ariwo tó ti ń pa láti ọjọ́ yìí. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ tension kúrò? Ó ṣe àwọn ẹ̀ bá ṣe justice. The cost price of justice. Hello, Uncle. So, family. Ṣé irú búkì ẹ̀ àti a máa ṣeré fún tó máa bì happy? Wọ́n ní Yomi, fọwọ́ tí wàá gbé mi débẹ̀, sóò tí ẹ lè gbé ẹ̀dẹ̀ àjà. Ṣébọ́ kan bú mi orí parọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n náà bú mi èmi náà bú ẹ̀yà ọjà kájọ bú la wa. Adéjọ parí ẹ̀sìn gbogbo ẹ̀ lè wá ṣẹ́rú anybody lè wá ṣẹ́rú leaders too. So thank you so much for listening.
Ẹni aburú ẹ káàárọ̀ pretty lady everybody mommy happiness baby lawyer Dupsy ẹ káàárọ̀ mà ẹ kú ojúmọ́ ẹ kú weekend àlàáfíà ni ẹ̀yin kan Mr. Obama
ẹ káàárọ̀
Daddy Canada
mẹ́yọ̀
Morning, ma.
ẹ káàárọ̀ mà ẹ káàárọ̀ sà
ẹ káàárọ̀ happiness ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
ẹ kú ojúmọ́ ẹ kú bó ṣe ń lọ gbogbo comment section akínyìn o tẹ wà pa ẹ jẹ́ kú pododo of commotion tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí o àfi sùúrù ni o kọ́nà ń ṣàánú wa ní báyìí o níbi tí gbèsè bá wa dèrè o.
Yomi dìdì gbólúgí o.
Gbogbo parasẹ́tà Nàìjíríà ti di.
Ibi tí Jòsí bá wa dèrè o.
Yomi màmá dìdì gbólúgí o.
Josie, you have seen it. I hope you are happy. Josie, are you happy? Ṣé o rí bọ́n ṣe sọ láì fọmọ ẹ̀dá? Wọ́n ti sọ di 2 for 1 naira. Òun ni Yomi fi ń jẹun for over a year. Ó ti wá di tentacles like octopus. He's using the pie of your son to do rada. Joseph Aloba, I hope you are happy wherever you are. Because in all of this, Odake, Osapamo, Ejeba power tap. Tap, ẹ fọwọ́ ayọ̀ tap. Àní fọwọ́ gbọ́mọ sí o. Àní rí gbé sọnù bí ó ṣe bí ọmọ. Josie Mayana, in all of this, where are you? Ṣoṣù wà lórí òkè ni. Àbò wà lórí Poor Grace.
Olórí òkè kankan. Àwọn èèyàn kọ̀ rò pé lórí òkè.
Ọmọ, ẹbí tó fi ń parọ́ nìyẹn. In all of this, where is Joseph Aloba?
Fúrẹ́ ń wá ẹ ò bóde o.
Ó ti lọ sápamọ́ sínú òbò Poor Grace yóò fò. Èmi á kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìwọ Kudi, Lagata àti Bosrat ló gbé Yomi wá. Àwọn náà lọ pe Yomi. Kudi, ó dẹ̀ fún ipò fẹ́ jèrè ọmọ. Èmi á máa rán ẹ létí lójoojúmọ́ kí gbogbo èèyàn gbàgbé ẹ. Èmi ò ní gbàgbé ẹ. Because you brought this guy in. Ó mọ gbogbo antecedent Yomi Fabayi. But torí ọ̀tẹ̀ tẹ̀mbẹ̀lẹ̀kun ìwà ìkà. Torí ó fẹ́ jẹ nídìí ìbàjẹ́. Ó wá lọ gbé Yomi wá. Ó mọ iṣẹ́ burúkú tí Yomi ṣe in Baba Ijesha's case. Ó mọ̀ pé he's an apologist. Ìwọ gbé ọmọ títí ẹ pamọ́. Ó wá wí pé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ní kọ́rán níṣẹ́ dé tòrútòrú. Kudi, èmi tún rán ẹ létí pé o ò lè jèrè gbogbo tó tinú ẹ jáde. because you all push these idiots. Ènìyàn burú wọn níṣẹ́ wà ń bẹ Lilibet bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. You all push these idiots
Yes.
into this, and he is digging deeper. Ẹ̀yin lẹ kọ́kọ́ dá owó fún wípé kó lọ ṣe iṣẹ́ ìbàjẹ́. Kudi, wàá jẹ ìyà lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ. I will keep reminding you, because tó bá ṣe pé as at the time you brought Yomi Fabayi, you already knew that everything you were doing were lies. You and Boss Rat went to bring out one fake CCTV. You knew you were lying. Ó ti lọ sí Nàìjíríà, ó ti dé ńgbà yẹn. But because you want to spread your propaganda, ó sì fẹ́ make owó nínú iṣẹ́ ibi, ó sì fẹ́ wà relevant. Ẹ má bínú mi wá ibi kíní, but I just need to say this before I get busy. Kudi mọ̀, Kudi, you knew, because as at the time you went to pàdé Àpòpọ̀mọ́, hold on. As at the time tí Kudi lọ pàdé Àpòpọ̀mọ́, Yomi Fabayi, she's already been to Nigeria, she already came back, and she already knew every venture she was doing were lies. But because she make owó, she ṣe rádaràda, òun ló ṣì ó dẹ̀ sì fẹ́ wà relevant, because tí ò bá sí case Mohbad, àwọn people yóò ní jẹun. Òun ló ṣì ṣe lọ pé okay, another dimension ni wọ́n fi lọ gbé Yomi wá. You and Boss Rat did so much. You did a lot of evil. And ó ti late, lè call it back, look, it was all lies. You knew this CCTV business is a lie, but you kept quiet. Ìwọ dé láti Nigeria ń gbọ́n yẹn wá lóò ṣe kéèsì Mohbad mọ́. Your footprint is on the internet. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ ibi tó kọ́ ó sì wà ń bẹ̀. Ó rò bóyá Ọmọ́wùnmí àti Àdúrà àtàwọn fámìlì yẹn wọn ò léèyàn. Ó fi pé wọn ò nílé ìjà, ó wà nílùú òyìnbó, ó ní agbára jù wọ́n lọ, ó fi age jù wọ́n lọ, ó fi that distance ó fi jù wọ́n lọ. But there is God, there is a God somewhere, and he's looking at all of us. There is a God that sees to the affairs of men, and he will not let you go scot-free. Àwọn ọmọ á jẹ ìyà, wàá jẹ ìyà, wàá jẹ ṣẹ́gẹ̀ nínú ìyà. See, all the pains, all the cries. Kì í ṣe Ọmọ́wùnmí nìkan ló sunkún o, àwa náà ké lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Kì í ṣe torí pé èèyàn kan kú nìkan, is ìyà tẹ́ fi ń jẹ ẹni tí ó ṣẹ̀. Because Kudi, you knew. As at when you called Yomi Fabayi into this, you knew that you are on the side. Ex-sister, as much as I don't want to speak about you, because of wickedness, because of violence, because of vindictiveness, you gave this guy money. Kó lọ ṣe orò lórí àbúrò ẹ̀, ọmọ tẹ́ ti inú kan náà jáde. Oníwọ náà ń wá CCTV kan káàkiri. You knew you were in Nigeria after the ikú tó pa ọmọkùnrin. You knew there was nothing, absolutely nothing. But wọ́n náà ṣì ń sọ pé oníwọ náà bá wọn wá justice. Ask yourself, what justice are you actually looking for? Wà ló gbé òótọ́ sọ́wọ́, ó fẹ́ wá sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀. Gbogbo story, Adé kinní kan Tapanlárí ló máa sọ. You knew all this. You made this whole situation to be worse. Because people will look at it pé tí ìbá ṣe pé nǹkan kan wà ń bẹ̀. Ṣọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ máa lóhun ò ní ṣe kinní kan ni. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń gbàgbé pé even Bible gan sọ, it is only ara ilé ẹ ló lè mú ẹ. Ara àta ò lè dédé mú ẹ. Tí ògiri ò bá lanu, aláǹgbá ò lè wọbẹ̀. You are one of the people that got us to this point. Because you want to revenge. Whatever you want to revenge, I don't know. I hope that you're happy now. I hope at this moment, the way everything has turned, you sit in the corner of your room, of your house, or wherever, a point in your heart we think about it and say, wow, I messed up. Because I don't know. But you allowed lies. Enjoy and it got us to this point. Lagata, ìwọ ò tiẹ̀ nísinmi mọ́. O ò dẹ̀ lè ever nísinmi. O ò lè ní ayọ̀ lórí ọmọ. O ò lè ní dùnnú. At your age, ó yẹ kó ti wà settled. Ó yẹ kó níyàwó ńlé, kó ní iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, kó wà settled. But òun káàkiri everywhere. O ò nísinmi. So, ègún èpè òun ló wà lérẹ lórí irọ́. Mọ ẹbí rí. Mọ̀ wọ́n rí. Joseph Aloba, you are the chief of this whole thing, Emperor. Emperor, you are the chief because of ojúkòkòrò olè ìwà ìkà tẹ̀mbẹ̀lẹ̀kún. O sọ family ẹ, o sọ wọ́n di social media content. Kò sí privacy, kò sí integrity, kò sí dignity. Wo bí ọmọ ẹ kó tó kú ó sọ fún ẹ, ó ní pé kí o má ba ẹbí jẹ́. Ọmọ ekere ń sọ fún bàbá ẹ pé daddy ẹ má bẹ̀bí jẹ́. Ìwọ ló fẹ́nu ara ẹ sọ o, kì í ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n kàn sọ pé kíni o. Mo fi etí mi gbọ́ from your own voice. When they first played that voice note 2023, mo kọ́kọ́ wí pé kí ni wọ́n fẹ́, because kò sí nǹkan tèmi àti bàbá mi fẹ́ sọ débẹ̀ tí màá sọ fún bàbá mi pé kó má bẹ̀bí jẹ́. But ọmọ ẹ mọ̀ ẹ tán. Ó mọ̀ ẹ pé ní ibi ni ẹ́. But because lè yan òbí, you manage what God gives you. Lè yan òbí, lè yan ẹbí, ọ̀rẹ́ la lè yan. But ó wò pé I can still manage this situation. Bàbá ẹni ni bàbá ẹni. Ṣebí nǹkan tí Yorùbá sọ nìyẹn. He was managing the whole situation. Ìwọ náà mọ̀ fúnra ara ẹ wípé ọmọ ẹ fún ẹ ní oúnjẹ. Ó jẹ wọ́n mọ́ Joseph Aloba, ó jẹ oúnjẹ ọmọ yẹn. Joseph Aloba jẹ oúnjẹ ọmọ. Ọmọ ẹ ń fún ẹ ní owó. But torí oògùn tó ń ṣe, ó ṣogun ju pààrà lọ. Òun ló ṣe pọ́n láṣọ. Òun ló ṣe nísinmi. Because ẹni tí ó bá wà ní age ẹ, tí ọmọ ẹ ti ń fún ní oúnjẹ, kò yẹ kẹ́ni ẹ rí bí ìwọ ṣe rí nígbà tọ́mọ ẹ kọ́kọ́ kú. Ká tẹ̀ sọ pé you were newly bereaved, òun ló ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But o ò ní tẹ́lọ́rùn. Part of the fruit of the spirit. O ò ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn, ojúkòkòrò olè. Ó wá jẹ́ kí gbogbo ará àta, every Jack, Dick and Harry, wọ́n ní access sí ẹ torí wọ́n fẹ́ fún ẹ lówó. Èyí tó ń fún ẹ ní 10,000, ẹni tó ń fún ẹ 50,000, ẹni tó fún ẹ ní 1 million. Ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ di bàbá ìsìnkú. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ di àfòkù ọmọ gba yẹ́yẹ́. Wàá mú fóònù sọ́wọ́. Wàá máa ṣe fídíò at your age, going 60 at your age. Tí ọmọ 20 bá ń ṣe pé ó ń bùgà, wọ́n á ní ọmọdé ló ṣì ń ṣe. Kí ni a máa sọ pé ó ń ṣe Joseph Aloba? Ṣé àgbàlagbà ló ń ṣe ni? When are you going to come out and put a stop to all this whole madness? Yeah, exactly, baby soft. A sọ pé àgbà ló ń ṣe ni. Wọ́n fi 10k 5k. Kò sí social media place tó lọ ń bá ẹbí ẹ jẹ́. Ó sọ tí o bú ìyá ọmọ tó bí alákọ̀ọ́bí 3 fún ẹ. Èmi ò gbọ́ rí. Bàbá wa gbé aṣọ wọ̀, ó lóun ń ṣe remembrance fún ọmọ tó sì fi sílẹ̀ sínú cold room. Kì í ṣe ọmọ tó kò tí ì sin ọmọ yẹn, ibi tó kọ́kọ́ sin ọmọ yẹn sí. Àwa ń rán ẹ létí, àdẹ́rán àwọn èèyàn létí. Ó pààrọ̀ aṣọ tó 3 àbí 4 níbi tí wọ́n gbé òkú ọmọ ẹ sí, tí wọ́n kọ́ sin ọmọ ẹ sí. Wọ́n ní èèwọ̀ ni, abomination. Pé bàbá òbí ò gbọdọ̀ rí ibi tí wọ́n sin ọmọ ẹ sí. Joseph Aloba ti sọ di àṣà o. Ó ní pé ọlọ́tọ̀ ní tòun ọ̀tọ̀. Ó wá ń kọ orin, ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ di Sunny Adé. Yeah, taboo. Yeah, thank you, Lilibet. It's a taboo. Ó lọ ṣiṣẹ́ síbẹ̀, àwọn kan wá jókòó síbẹ̀. Wọ́n bẹ ń jẹun. Àwọn kan sì ń pè ẹ́ ní bàbá. And there is no point that these people have actually sat down to say, no, something is not right. Yomi Fabayi, wo, anytime tí n bá ń gbọ́ voice yẹ, anytime tó bá come across my whatever, èmi ń bẹ tọrọ ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run pé wàá fi ọwọ́ ẹ gbé ọmọ sin. Ṣó ló fẹ́ da àwọn òbí láàmú? Because at the end of the day, as much as Joseph Aloba ń ṣe rádaràda, òun ló bí ọmọ ẹ̀. As much as whatever feelings we might have towards Iya Mohbad, òun ló gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ sínú, òun ló bí ọmọ ẹ̀. Oh, mọ ẹbí rí until 2 years ago. As much as tí ẹ ṣe like ọmọ Wumi, òun ló ní ọkọ ẹ̀, òun ló bá gbé. But ẹ̀yin wá dìde, ẹ̀yin kan wá dìde lórí igun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin ayé, ẹ sọ pé ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ ń pera yín ní public, ẹni rárá o, ẹ̀yin you know this guy more than his family. You know what always amazed me is when they say they should come out and tell you guys what happened. Everything they've said, any run pa, but you are still saying, come out and tell us. What do you want them to come out and tell you? I don't get it. Because these people have been to police, they've been to the inquest where they've made inquiry. Because there are many inquests. It is making an inquiry. Wọ́n ti béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n ti lọ police station. But yín kan ṣì máa jókòó síbì kan. Wèrè kan á tún wá síbí, wọ́n á tún wá type wọ́n á ní they should come out and tell you. Ṣé kó èwo elépo sétí ni? Or what is it that is wrong with you people? Because for you all to get to this point, they feel pé nǹkan kan wà tó ṣì ń hide. That means pé nǹkan tẹ́yin ń ṣe nínú ẹbí yín nìyẹn. Because why will any sane person think that, okay, irọ́ wà nínú nǹkan tó ń sọ? Life is a mystery. Mo mọ̀ pé kò sí wèrè yín ṣì máa wọ ibi. What familiarity and what is the wrongdoing in the society? So Mohbad case is the only wrongdoing you've seen in the society. If you're not stupid, and I'm saying it again, you are one of the people by being but if not, you won't think there is something that family is hiding. So because you have been doing evil in your own family, mú orúkọ ẹbí tiyín, mú lọ sílé ológun káàkiri, ń ṣe ibi sí àwọn ẹbí àti àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tiyín, you now assume that another family have something to hide. Because olórí burúkú wèrè kan sọ̀rọ̀ ńjọ́ kan, ó ní ìyá òun kú, ẹ̀gbọ́n òun kú, àbúrò òun kú, but àwọn wá ikú tó pa Mohbad. And I'm thinking, jọ wá tó ṣe wá sọ fún wa ikú tó pa ìyá ẹ, tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ, tó pa àbúrò ẹ, because ó ní ìyá ẹ wà láyé nígbà tó fi ojú sunkún ọmọ méjì. Oh, bọ́ta o, wèrè onílé bẹ̀nẹ̀, onílé whatever yẹn was the one that was saying it. And I was like, are you for real? So you can't tell us ikú tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ, tó pa àbúrò ẹ, tí ìyá ẹ fojú sunkún ọmọ méjì, kó wá tó di pé ìyá ẹ fò ṣánlẹ̀ tó kú. But ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ni ikú tí ẹ̀yin wá fi pé there is a mystery behind it. But the death that has happened in your own family is not a mystery. Because I don't get it. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé òkú Nàìjíríà rí before September 12, 2023 ni? Because kò yé mi, lèmi ṣe ń bèrè o. Ṣé kò tí sí ọ̀dọ́ tó kú? Ṣé kò tí sí àgbàlagbà tó kú? Tó fi wá jẹ́ pé ikú ìlérí Olúwa ló wá jẹ́ ikú tó wá ń ṣe yín ní kàyéfì, tó wá sọ ayé yín di upside down, tẹ́ wá get to this point of madness. Táwọn kan bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní wọ́n ti affect mental health àwọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀, ẹ gbé mental health yín, ẹ sọ di table tennis, wọ́n wá ń gbà lọ síwájú, wọ́n ń gbà lọ sẹ́yìn. Ẹ wá ní life, ẹ wá ń sunkún kiri, ẹ wá lẹ́yìn ò ní gbà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kò yé mi, because the more that we moved on, sometimes when I hear these people talk, I'm still like, is there something more than this? Because it's all just embarrassing, to say the least. And I'm going to call you, this useless woman called Boshere. The way you sounded, you should be over 50. So to some points, you should be a grandmother. Ask yourself, you this horrible, useless woman, ask yourself, is this the justice you guys are looking for? Is this the justice? See and waka kiri. Bere lọ́wọ́ ara o ìyá àjẹ́. Life is a mystery. Ìyá 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 bàbá ẹ̀, gbogbo ìrun ẹ̀. 10 generations past and 10 generations.
Olóṣì ẹ̀dá.
O ní gbádùn, o ní
Olórí burúkú
nísìnyí.
bó ṣe ń lọ yẹ kó lọ gbà pàdé àgbákò aláyé bàjẹ́.
O ní nísìnyí because a kúrò níbi tá a wà yìí, ibi ọ̀dọ̀ wa là wà. Because kò yé mi láti ìwọ mo mọ̀ pé o pasán ayé náà, o rere kankan jẹ lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ láti orí Latifa dórí last born. So kò jọ mí lójú fún ẹ. But béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara ẹ, owó tẹ̀ ń dá fún Yomi. Ẹ ń dá owó ìbànújẹ́, ẹ ń dá owó ikú, ẹ ń dá owó intimidation, ẹ ń dá owó ìranù. Ṣé justice náà là ń pélé? Ẹ ń sọ pé kán wá sọ nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ fún yín, ẹ dẹ̀ ń wá nǹkan kí ìlú dà. There is it Colossians or which part of the Bible? Colossians, there is a part that says because we keep saying that affect change. The Bible says, if my people called by my name humble themselves, pray and seek my face, you confess your sins, that is only when I will hear them. And that is only when I will heal their land. How do you expect our land to be healed? How do you want God to actually hearken to our voice? Is it Numbers? Thank you. How is it going to Chronicles? Yeah, I'm sure I see Bible scholars. How do we actually pray to God? How? Because you all are continuing in your wicked ways. This level and magnitude of wickedness is more than nǹkan tí àwọn ará Sodom àti Gomorrah ò ṣe tó ilé tọ́lọ́run tó fi pa wọ́n run. Bible said it then that tóun bá rí just 10 in that land, he will change his heart. But there was none. Now you all, tẹ́ máa gbé Bible, tẹ́ máa fi gbàdúrà, ẹ máa gbé Quran, ẹ máa lẹ́ ń ṣe àníyàn, ẹ ń pe Ifá, ẹ ń pe gbogbo ẹ̀ lórí irọ́, lórí ẹ̀tàn. Because I don't get this level of obsession tẹ́ ní nípa ẹbí yìí. Tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ lẹ fẹ́ múyàn, ṣebí Joseph Alọ́ba òun lẹ dá owó fún. Dẹ̀ lọ bá Joseph Alọ́ba. Because ìgbà tí nǹkan bàjẹ́ mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́, òun lẹ wá ń sọ pé the Alobas. No, you didn't contribute money for the Alobas. You contributed money for Joseph Aloba to mess his family. Ẹ̀yin gbé ẹbí tí yín pamọ́. You're hiding your own family. You're protecting your family. But ẹ ń fi ẹbí ẹlẹ́bí ẹ fi ń ṣe. Ẹ fi ń tàfàlà. Ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ wọ ìyẹ̀wù yín, ẹ fẹ́ sùn, ẹ fẹ́ nísinmi. Ẹ wá lẹ́ẹ̀ní rí ìdààmú. Ẹ máa dààmú lórí ọkọ, ẹ máa dààmú lórí aya, ẹ máa dààmú lórí àwọn ọmọ. Ìdààmú yín kò ní jẹ́ kékeré o. Ẹ lè fi pé ẹ ń ṣe ń sìn, ẹ ń jí, ẹ ń jẹun, ẹ ń sùn. Ẹ fi pé ẹ ti bọ́, ẹ bọ́ o. Èmi á máa rán yín létí wípé ẹ máa dààmú o, ẹ máa ní ìdààmú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé you this fraction of the public, ẹni pé ẹ ní jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn nísinmi. Ẹ ń sọ pé ẹ ní jẹ́ kí òbí nísinmi lórí ọmọ. Ẹ ń sọ pé èèyàn tó kù ẹ ní jẹ́ káwọn òbí ẹ̀ ní ìsinmi, ẹ jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ nìkan move ahead because ojoojúmọ́ lẹ́ ń bọ́ta lẹ́ ń rán wọn létí. Mo gbọ́ ibi tí Yomi ti ń sọ pé ìyá Mohbad tún pé dápò ń gbé àdúrà ni ìyá àtúbọ̀tà tún wá kọrin sí í létí. Ẹ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí èèyàn ń sọ jáde ní ẹnu, ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí ó ń sọ jáde ní ẹnu. Ẹ̀yin kan dẹ̀ jókòó inú yín dẹ̀ ń dùn pé yes Yomi is doing something. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pera yín ní obìnrin tí ẹ ti gbé oyún, tẹ́ mọ ìrora, tẹ́ mọ ìdààmú, tẹ́ kúnlẹ̀ ọ̀tún tẹ́ fi tòsì dìde, tẹ́ tí ọmọ jáde ní abẹ́ yín, that pain. Ẹ̀yin tí wọ́n fi abẹ́ gbé ọmọ jáde ní ara yín, ẹ rántí, ẹ wá wò pé ẹ fẹ́ fi ọmọ dààmú another mother because you felt you love this child more than the mother that has carried him in her womb. You felt you love him more than the mother that this child has suckled on her breast. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni baby soft wọ́n wá ń ṣe ìgbìmọ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀, ìgbìmọ̀ tí ò ní òótọ́ nú, ìgbìmọ̀ àìṣòdodo lórí irọ́, lórí ìbànújẹ́, lórí ètekéte. Ẹ wá lẹ́ẹ̀ní rí ìdààmú, ẹ máa rí ìdààmú o. Ẹ máa dààmú lórí ọmọ o, ẹ máa dààmú lórí ọkọ o. Àwọn ọmọ yín ẹ máa gbé wọn kìtìkìtì, ẹ máa wá omi ní ojú ẹ̀ ní rí o. Tẹ bá dẹ̀ ń wá àánú ẹ̀ ní rí o, ilẹ̀kùn àánú ti tì mọ́ yín o. Èèyàn tó bá lóun fẹ́ ṣàánú yín, ẹni yẹn náà á tún rí ìdààmú. That is fact. Yomi Fabayi, Yomi Lukman Fabayi, ìwọ ń sọ pé o láwọn èèyàn tó máa dìde fún ẹ tó bá get into trouble. Let me sound it now. Ẹni tó bá létí kó gbọ́ o. Ẹnikẹ́ni tàbí nínú obìnrin ọ̀tá fi abẹ́ gbé jáde nínú obìnrin tó bá lóun fẹ́ dìde fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ Yomi Fabayi, ẹni á fi ilẹ̀ ṣaṣọ́búra, ẹni á kú kí ọlọ́jọ́ tó dé, ẹni náà kàgbákò, àwọn ọmọ á kàgbákò. Ìwọ wèrè tó bá lọ fẹ́ gbé Yomi sínú móvì ẹ